All right, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this special edition of high school baseball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Nate Mullins and Carter Mullins, the Mullins broadcast booth, coming to you live from Tiffin Columbian Field here for today's SBC Lake matchup, this rivalry matchup between Tiffin Columbian and Clyde. Thanks for tuning in to the pregame show brought to you by Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. Let's talk about the keys to the game, Carter. But first, I just want to thank you for coming on and introduce you to the broadcast. And, first of all, how did you get up here? You got some experience here? A little bit of experience in the TC Gold and Blue?
Maybe just a tad. So I actually was born and raised in Tiffin, 3-year varsity letter winner for Tiffin here in Columbian, and played on Tornado Field quite a bit myself. Familiar with the way Coach Mott likes to play ball and tries to win games as any way possible. So cousin Nate over here, if you take a wild guess, the resemblance, you might think we're brothers. Who knows? But he knows I love the game. He got a hold of me, said he'd love to call a game with me, and I said, sign me up, bud. Where's it at? He said, Tiffin Columbian. Say less, So here we are. It turned out the sun poked out, but we're hoping the weather holds off and we can play ball.
Yeah, it looks like it actually might hold off, and we're actually going to be able to get a game in here. So fingers crossed. Let's just hope for the best here. We got both teams ready. But first, let's talk about the keys to the game. Brought to you by X-Ray Mexican Restaurant. And I don't think I got to tell you about the keys to getting, if you're looking for the best in the area when it comes to chips and salsa, queso, the Fundito dip, I can't talk enough about it. But the menu that they've come out with recently, I don't know if you've been there in the last couple of weeks, but they came out with a new menu, and it is gorgeous. The menu itself is beautiful. Come out with some new additions to the menu. So if you get a chance, check it out. X-Ray Mexican Restaurant in the Tiffin Mall. Once again, let's talk about those keys to the game, Carter. So between these two teams, there's 4 losses, but they're all on one side. As Tiffin Columbian comes into today at 5-0, 1-0 in the SBC Lake, and Clyde now at 2-4 on the season and 0-1 in the SBC Lake. We're going to join for the national anthem here. Kudos to the gentleman in the audience there.
Yeah.
Some pipes on him.
It sounded like Hartzell. I thought it was him for a minute.
Dan says don't get it confused.
Thank you. We encourage every fan to enjoy.
Once again, let's talk about those keys to the game brought to you by X-Ray Mexican Restaurant in the Tiffin Mall. So what do you think it is tonight? What's the big, the overlying key for today's game?
I see. Okay, so if I had to take a wild guess, I'm going to say the team that throws strikes and makes the plays that need to be made, fundamental plays, and don't make errors. They're the team that's probably going to win the game. I know it sounds obvious, but from Little League to even to the majors, the teams that throw strikes and get the outs that they're supposed to get tend to win games. So
avoid mistakes and take care of business.
Oh, yeah.
I like it. I like it. Those are your keys to the game brought to you by X-Ray Mexican Restaurant. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsors for bringing you today's broadcast. Thanks to MST Sauce Company, First National Bank of Sycamore, X-Ray Mexican Restaurant, Phillips Electric, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Inc., Bookmeyer Printing, and our new legacy sponsor, Rogers Flowers. We're going to welcome Rogers Flowers to the broadcast and to our family here at Heart of Ohio Sports. Now, Carter, let's talk a little bit more about this game before we get into the action here. Let's first go through the starting lineups. I'm going to let you go ahead and read off the starting lineup for your Tiffin Columbian Tornadoes.
In center field.
All right, in center field,
Senior,
number 15, Gunther
Kissel.
Kissel.
Is there an echo in here?
At
Shortstop, senior, number 3, Braden Tucker. And batting third, playing right field, Carson Malott.
Number 8, Carson
Batting
Malott.
fourth, number 26, playing first base,
Playing
Jaden
first
Myers.
base, number 26,
Batting fifth, number 17,
Jaden
Bryce Rogo.
Myers.
He's on the mound.
On the mound,
Batting
Southmore,
sixth, number 34, Taylor
Bryce Rogo.
Alzaquani.
Alzaquani. Thank you. Playing second base.
Number 34,
Batting seventh, number
sophomore,
1, Braden
Khalid
Rogo.
Alzaquani.
Behind the plate, catching.
Behind
Batting
the
eighth,
dish,
number
number
22,
1,
Preston Keckler, playing
catcher,
left
Braden
field.
Rogo.
And batting ninth, number 33,
In
Braylon
left
Albo
field, senior,
at
number 22,
the corner,
Preston
third base.
Keckler.
There you go. There's your starting
And
lineup
in
for
third
Tiffin
base,
Columbian.
for your
And now for
Tornadoes,
the Clyde
number 33,
Flyers.
Sophomore, Braylon Albo.
We'll get to them here in just a moment. But I think Dan's going to let me use that lineup, hopefully, because I have last names here. And I think they'd like to hear their first names announced as well.
yeah.
So leading off, number 6, Mark Odell, DH. Number 7, batting second, Caden Olson, shortstop. Number 28, Dylan Overmeyer, batting third, playing first base. Number 24, Mason Gurney, batting fourth and out of right field. Number 21, Blake Hershey, playing catcher, batting fifth. And number 3, Will Logier, playing center field, batting sixth. Number 5, Malloy Dickman, playing third base, batting seventh. And number 13, Caden Bum, playing second base, batting eighth. And number 10, Brady Hickman, playing left field and batting ninth. So there you have it. There's the starting lineups for both teams. And, I mean, you talk about this game. On the mound, you got Bryce Rogo leading the way for Tiffin Columbian. And coming into today at 5-0, 1-0 in league play, they're looking to take care of business here. I mean, this is a game that they expect to win. I should say, I mean, Carter, I don't like to say that in any kind of game because anything can happen. Right. But I'd say going into this game, I think they should expect to win this one, correct?
Oh, I believe so. Also, you know, Clyde's not too far down the road, and it's always a tough opponent no matter what the circumstances are. But you want to come out here, put the pedal to the metal, and take care of business and get on them early. Don't let them hang with you because that's when they start believing, and you got to put them out early. Hopefully make it a 5-inning game. Once
again, I want to thank Greg Kinn down on the down near the third base side, I guess you could say, of home plate. Manning the cameras today down there, and Isaac, my son, learning a little bit on the ropes, learning from Greg, learning how to man the cameras down there. So, once again, huge shout out to both of them for their work today. But, hey, let's get to the broadcast. Once again, today we have Tiffin Columbian and Clyde, and we're live here at Tiffin Columbian Field. Once again, Nate Mullins, Carter Mullins joining you live from the press box. Bryce Rogo on the mound. First pitch. That was in there for a strike. We're underway here. That first pitch brought to you by your friends here at Heart of Ohio Sports. That one foul tipped backwards. 0-2 the count now.
Right here is where you just got to go at him. You can't be wasting pitches. You think about it. You 0-2, you know, let's throw one in the dirt, see if he chases. You do that 6 times, but that's how many pitches. You know, pitch count. Everyone's about pitch count nowadays.
That's
you
right.
want to just take care of them.
That's absolutely
throw strikes,
right.
get them out.
And you like to get out ahead. I mean,
oh, yeah,
getting out ahead with that 0-2 count. Now you got plenty.
It does give you options, but take care of them. Get them done.
You want to put them away, but it gives you a little bit of space to work with here.
For sure.
Rogo's got his pitch. Here's the 0-2. Throws it right by him. Strike 3.
Here it is. They'll throw it around.
Work it around the horn. Rogo gets it back. 1 down.
It's like I said, take care of them.
Working with this new scoreboard program, I forgot to do any strikes on that last one, so I keep up. Got a lot of stuff going on up here. 1-0 the count. That one was just a little bit outside. We appreciate all you tuning in here on Heart of Ohio Sports. That one a little low. Ball 2.
2-0 as a hitter here. I'm looking for my pitch. I want to sit back and drive. You know, you're ahead. Pick a spot. If it's not
for
there,
sure.
let it go.
And that one slapped back up the middle, but right to the second baseman. Alzaquani fields it and throws him out at first. That was a close play, but a bang-bang play.
Yep, he stuck with it. Got to get clean, but he stuck with it and made a play.
Bobbled it a little bit, but was able to
Number 28.
recover.
Yep, he stayed composed, and he finished.
We thank all of you for tuning in here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Trying to find a good camera angle here is it's fun, let me tell you. Right now we're dealing with the netting, as that one's in there for a strike. Two down, 0-1 the count. Throws it right by him.
There he is. He's pounding the zone. You can tell he trusts his defense. You know what I mean? That's the main thing. When a pitcher's pounding the zone, he trusts his defense. He's not. It's nice to get strikeouts, but an out's an out.
That's right. Well, especially on a day like this when it's cold. You know the ball's not going to travel very far. Just keep it in play, you know?
Yep.
Pitch to contact. That one a little bit outside. 1-2 the count. 2 down, no score. And that one fouled back off to the right. Stays at 1-2.
I tell you, man, the all blues with the, I think, gold pinstripes. I don't know if it's gold or white, but
They are sharp.
yeah, I like them. I like them a lot.
That one just a bit outside. 2-2 the count.
I mean, it's a good miss. It's a good miss. He tried to make him chase.
For a lot of parents, when they see from certain angles, they say, come on, that one. Well, I had a pretty good angle
Right.
with that. It was a ball. Yeah, there's just a little bit outside on that one. 3-2 the count. So nice job here by Overmeyer working the count.
Oh,
Down
yeah.
0-2. Now brings it back to a 3-2 count.
As a hitter, you're finding a way to get on.
3-2 count, 2 down. That one high and
There he
inside.
goes. Battle back. See, maybe it'd be a little 2-out lightning here.
Right fielder number 24, Mason Gurney.
So Overmeyer draws the walk. He's at first. Mason Gurney up to bat now for the Flyers. Rogo checks the runner. Now deals. That one slapped to the shortstop. Backhanded. And a high throw. That one's going to go into the dugout. Myers able to track
Well.
it down. The runner advances to second. So runners at second and third now. 2 down.
Yeah, going back to making routine plays. I mean, he rushed it. It seemed he rushed it a little bit. He had time, but
Catcher.
you got to
number
make the
21,
play.
Blake Hershey.
Tucker was able to field that one pretty cleanly. He just rushed the throw.
Yep, I think so. Yep, I
That's
agree
all
with
it was.
you. As a hitter here, this is what you live for.
That's
2
right.
outs.
Rogo a little high with that one. Time called here. Just needed a ball replacement. 1-0 count, 2 down. Runner at second and third. Rogo checks the runner at third. Comes to the plate. This one pops straight back. Out of play. 1-1 the count. Rogo. The 1-1 is high and outside. 2-1 the count.
Seems like he's missing there a lot. I don't know. Out and up to the right-handed hitter. You bring that down. It's not a bad location. He just needs to bring it down.
And that one hit deep into left field. Back. and that one is gone.
That is a home run.
So a 3-run home run.
Errors. Errors and walks, what I say, he was going to throw strikes and make the plays that need to be made.
Blake Hershey puts a sock into that one and drives it deep to left field for a 3-0 lead for the Flyers.
Yeah, he got under that, and it just kept carrying, and onto the tennis courts it went. I said, that looked familiar. I had a little flashback.
You've hit a few over that left field wall.
You were pitching?
No, I didn't pitch. We'll hold up there. We know that.
Center fielder number 3, Will Lozier.
I like it.
But yeah, a walk and then an error puts 2 people on and dink. Like I said, that's what you live for as a hitter. Make mistakes hurt.
That one was outside. 1-0 the count. That one's in there.
But it's early. You got to just fight back. And you got to answer it.
1-1 the count. 2 down. 3-0 Clyde on the strength of a 3-run homer by Blake Hershey.
Yeah, man, he got a hold of that.
He pulled it. Just right into Power Alley. Rogo. That one slapped into right field. It's going to.
Yep, that's that Bermuda Triangle area right there.
Yeah, that's no man's land right there out in right field, but Carson Millat able to come on and make the play.
They communicated and, made the play.
For the 3rd out of the inning. So, we go to the bottom of the first. 3-0 your score as Tiffin Columbian set to come up to bat for their first at-bat of the evening.
Good job, Cole.
Facing a 3-0 deficit right away.
Yep. Looks like they got a lefty on the bump. It's always nice to go against one of those.
Oh, absolutely.
Not. I always wondered, you get to the majors, it's a lot more common to see left-handed pitchers, but growing up, it's like, man, I would rather see righties. Everyone's right-handed, but I'm lefties. It's just something about it. It's movement on everything.
And it's the different angle. It's coming at you different. It's coming out of the hand different.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's talk about this weather because it's different. It's April. It's Ohio.
Yeah.
What are you gonna have? What are you gonna do?
I guess just be thankful it's not snowing.
Let's talk about the weather report. The weather report brought to you by Phillips Electric. Right now it is 46 degrees, but feels like 39. A little bit of clouds in the area. We got some coverage, but we're gonna get this one in. I don't think there's any doubt about that one.
Yep.
Might be a little bit of a spit and spatter here and there, but I expect we should be able to get this one in.
Field looks great. It looks like it's ready to hold anything up anyways, and it doesn't seem like we're going to get enough to prevent us from finishing this game.
Absolutely. So there you have it. That's the weather report brought to you by Phillips Electric. Once again, 3-0 your score. Tiffin Columbian set to come up to bat here in the bottom of the first, facing a 3-0 deficit. Up to bat first, Gunther Kissel leading off, playing center field.
A lot of names I've seen on there. Noticed a lot of multiple sport players,
Oh, yeah.
And great athletes in the other sports, too.
And that one outside for a ball. That one's high and outside. 2-0 the count.
You could probably say it over the PA. Right, true.
Howie comes set, delivers, and that one's smacked into center field. It drops for a base hit, and Kissel is on with a leadoff single.
Oh, yeah, you live for them right there. It seemed like a bloop. That's a line drive in the book. That's what you do as a leadoff hitter. You get on.
That's right. Set the table. Up next, number 3, Braden Tucker playing shortstop.
Number 3, Braden Tucker.
He was credited with the error in the first. And that made all 3 of those runs unearned, if you think about it.
True.
Because if he'd have made the out, that was inning over. So
Correct.
all 3 of those runs would have been unearned against Rogo in the first. That one high and outside. Runner on first. That one's in there.
I can see it from up here. That lefty movement, man, it's sick. You think it's a ball, and next thing you know, it tails into strike.
When it comes out of his hand, it comes out high. So it looks like it's going to be a high inside pitch. He just drops it in there. That one's a little low. 2-1 the count. 2-2 the count. Tucker slaps that one up the middle. Shortstop fields. And the first baseman bobbles on the follow-up, so they get their lead runner. They get the out at second, but nice hustle there by Tucker.
So what's Tiffin Columbian need to do? They need to make their mistakes hurt.
That's right.
Number 8, right fielder
Now-
Carson Malott.
This makes me feel old. I remember stepping in the batter's box, and he was only probably about 30 inches tall, and now he's hopefully, maybe an all-state baseball player. It makes me feel old.
Welcome to the club.
Hey, that's all right.
Wait till you're in my shoes when you got kids that are freshmen that you coached when they were 6th graders. Those kids will be sophomores next year.
True.
Thank you.
That made me feel so old. Throw back to first.
That's a nice
The
little
runner's
quick
in
move.
safely.
Well, I didn't want to send a student.
A lot of times you see the lefties try to get him with the stretch, the pitch, but he had a nice little step off, quick move there.
1-0 the count. 1 down. Howie. That one's a little bit outside. 2-0 the count. Lefty-lefty matchup here. That one outside. 3-0 the count.
Take a wild guess. He's probably got the red light. I don't know, though. We'll see. I may or may not be peeking down there at old Coach Malott's signs.
You remember a few of them?
Just a tad.
3-1 the count. 1 down. Runner at first. Carson Malott at the plate. Howie. That one's inside.
That bounced away far. Watch him.
I think it hit him.
Oh,
Yep,
it hit him,
did.
that ball? Okay.
So Malott
Baseman Jaden Myers.
draws the free base. Runner at first and second. 1 down.
Hey, gotta do what you gotta do. It's not fun to get hit by a pitch, but OBP.
I don't have to say their name. You got the program in.
Jaden Myers up now. Reigning second team All-Ohio third baseman.
Gotta make their mistakes hurt.
There it is. Slaps that one in between in between the shortstop and third baseman, and that'll load the bases with 1 out here in the bottom of the first.
Hey, Solid. He was in there. And he knew what he was doing. He stepped into the box and he roped a single into left field. It was hit so hard that it held the runner up.
Well, he didn't even wait. There was no hesitation. He didn't want to see any pitches. That's the one I like right there. I'll take it.
Yep.
See ball, hit ball. Sometimes it's not that hard.
Right.
Bryce Rogo up to bat. That one outside. 1-0 the count. Bases are loaded. One down. That one fouled straight back and out of play.
So is Bryce the quarterback or the receiver?
Bryce is the receiver.
Okay.
Braden's the quarterback.
All right.
Time called. Rogo making him thinking about it a little bit more.
Yep. I like it. Got to get something he can drive here.
There's a 1-1. That one's in there for a strike. 1-2 the count.
Two and one, you got to get it, widen your stance and put anything close. You got to put it in play here. You can't afford a strikeout.
The 1-2. Slapped up the middle. And runner steps on second. And they turn the double play.
Wow. What
a
a play
by the shortstop to get out of the jam. No damage and no runs scored. Columbian strands 3 runners on. And we go to the top of the second.
Yeah, shortstop, first credit to him. He made a heck of a play there. But you gotta capitalize when you got runners on base when they make mistakes, and that's why Clyde won the first inning. They capitalized off mistakes.
All right. Well, scoreboard just decided it didn't want to work anymore. What's going on with that?
Hopefully it gets working, but we know you keep us up to date, pitch by pitch.
We're all good. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, it just doesn't want to work for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Oh, well. So we'll just get rid of that. I'll just keep you up to date on the score. We don't need that. I got to find a new scoreboard program. That's the second time in a row that thing's let me down. I thought it was pretty useful. I was like, oh, this is cool. I can control it from my iPad, and then it just decided it didn't want to work anymore, so whatever.
Right. That's all right. Well, you keep us up to date, Greg.
That's right.
Greg was doing a great job in between innings, getting us a nice little zoom in of the scoreboard. So we make it work. That's what we do.
Top of the third.
Third baseman McCoy, Dickman.
I'm sorry, top of the second. Dickman to the shortstop. A nice throw over by Tucker. And he gets out the runner at first.
So he took his time there, got his feet underneath him, and made a good throw. Got the out.
Fundamentals.
Yep.
Sound fundamentals right there. 3-0 your score. Clyde leading Tiffin Columbian. Bryce Rogo on the mound. Deals that one in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. One down here in the top of the second. That one high. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 is fouled back. 1-2 the count.
Yeah, I'd say he's probably been ahead in, this is number 6 or 7. Most of the bats.
This is 8.
Number 8, okay, yeah. He's been ahead mostly at bats, but just some mistakes.
He's fallen behind a couple of guys, too.
Yep.
Where he'll get ahead and then just allow them to get back into the at-bat. 2-2. Rogo. That's beautiful. Strike 3 called. And Caden Bum
That's what you call paint in the corners.
was just left standing there.
He was froze. It's a good pitch.
Frozen rope. And that one right in there for a strike. Throws it right by him. As Brady Hickman now up to bat for Clyde, playing left field. Fouls that one straight back. 0-2 the count. Rogo. The 0-2 is in there. Strike 3 called. A 1-2-3 second inning for Bryce Rogo. So after that damage in the first inning, no trouble here in the second.
Yeah, he said this inning I get 2 outs and I'm up 0-2. I'm ringing him up. Look, I'm not gonna make any mistakes and let them score. So he took care of business that inning. So let's see if the bats can come around and make something happen.
I'm looking forward to this baseball season, but what I'm really looking forward to is these community-minded businesses that are on board with us, these sponsors that we mentioned throughout the broadcast. These guys, they've committed to us not only just for baseball, but also football and basketball season as well. We've got 5 legacy sponsors that have now committed to us, and I just want to take a moment to highlight these sponsors and just thank them for their support because, with their support now, we're able to make investments for football season and beyond. And when it gets to a certain point, we won't have to make so many investments. But for right now, we want to bring the best quality product to you. And this is how. We thank these sponsors, and we give them all the promotion that we can to promote their businesses. So when you hear these businesses' names, folks, please support these businesses because without them, we wouldn't be here broadcasting high school baseball, which, there's not many media outlets in this area that are covering high school baseball. So once again, thank you to our new legacy sponsor, Rogers Flowers, who is sponsoring the call to the bullpen tonight. Also, our Keys to the Game sponsor, Ex-Carre Mexican Restaurant, our pregame show sponsor, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, and our postgame show sponsor, First National Bank of Sycamore, as well as Player of the Game brought to you by MST Sauce Company. So 5 legacy sponsors on board with us for all 3 sports.
Thank you.
We just can't thank them enough. So here we are, bottom of the second. That one's in there for a strike. Taleb Alzaquani batting 6th, playing second base here for the Tornadoes. That one fouled back. 1-1 the count, or 0-2 the count.
Now, if you're a pitcher for Clyde here, you just got to pound the zone. You're up 3 runs, pound the zone, pound the zone.
That's right. On how he was spotted a 3-run lead to start this one out. Still got into some trouble there.
Yeah, he did.
In the bottom of the first, but was able to get out of it thanks to that double play turned by the shortstop. Howie comes set. Here's the 0-2. Throws it right by him. Strike 3.
Yeah, he threw him a bender there, and batter was a little ahead of it, and Had him off balance.
Just had him guessing there.
Yep.
He was expecting fastball. He was out in front of it. Now Braden Rogo, up to bat now, playing catcher here tonight. Rogo fouls this one straight back, off to the right a little bit. 0-1 the count.
I couldn't imagine having a twin brother playing sports next to him. You know, it's you already
All
seem
three
like
sports.
Yeah, you know, you already seem like you're playing with your brothers, but if you know, it's probably a great feeling.
That one's smacked into right field for a base hit. As Rogo.
Yeah, pitcher tried throwing another curveball there. He let it get deep, had his hands behind it, and slapped it into right field. You love to see it.
So the Tornadoes with a one-out runner. Preston Keckler up to bat now. Playing left field for Tiffin Columbian here tonight. That one outside for a ball. 1-0 the count. That one fouled back. 1-1. Braden Rogo, the runner down at first. 3-0 the score. Clyde leading Tiffin Columbian here. The bottom of the second.
Wouldn't be surprised, you know, maybe stolen base here. Maybe try to something, be a little aggressive here. See what the catcher's got.
That one right by the first baseman into right field for a base hit. Nice piece of hitting there by Preston Keckler. As the Tornadoes now runners on first and second with one out. Same thing here in the bottom of the second. They did that in the bottom of the first. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Braylon Auble up to bat.
You love to see it. Guys at the bottom coming through, getting base hits, starting it up.
Howie looks the runner back without a throw because there was nobody there to field the throw.
He stepped
runner
off.
says, what are you going to do, throw it? Who are you going to throw it to? Ooh, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, it seemed a little
It's a little bit
know.
inside, but.
You just got to next pitch.
That's right. 0-1 the count. Howie checks the runner at second. That would foul at the plate. 0-2. One down. 3-0 the score. Clyde leading Tiffin Columbian. Nate Mullins and Carter Mullins on the call here from Tiffin Columbian Field. Got Greg Kinn down manning the cameras. Thanks for tuning in right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
Love it. Proud of you, cuz, man. It's awesome. Glad to have you. Glad you asked me to come up here, man.
Absolutely. That one, oh, he stays alive, just gets a piece of it. Auble probably had no business swinging at that one, but he says, hey, I don't want to go back to the dugout after that swing. I'm going to get a piece of this.
Exactly. Two-strike approach. We're fighting. We're getting any contact we can. I mean, that might have been a little out of the zone, but he got a piece of it.
That's
He's still
right.
alive.
Staying alive. Howie comes set. The 0-2. Auble fouls this one off once again to the left.
He's fighting. Hey,
He's up here battling.
Adding the pitch count. Every pitch counts.
Now the sun's coming out. Look at that. It's beautiful.
Yep.
The 0-2 is outside. Good eye by Auble there. 1-2 the count. That one high, 2-2. So Auble working his way back into a favorable count here.
Two and two. He's got to put something in play.
Auble. It's that one over to the first baseman. They get the lead runner, and I think he beat it out. He did. Just able to beat it out there is Auble.
Hey, that was textbook turn, though. That first baseman did a great job of getting his body in position to make that throw. And I'm not sure if did the pitcher get over? I think the pitcher got over, too. Did exactly what he's supposed to. I'm thinking he might have got stepped on, though. Didn't get his foot where it was supposed to be.
It's a heck of a play, but
Oh, for sure.
nice hustle there by Auble.
Good hustle. He beat it out, so they're still alive. Back to the top. Yeah, I didn't think a runner was going there. Catcher did a great job keeping that in front. But now you got runners on second and third, 2 outs. Leadoff batter. That's what you're here for.
A nice
Fly ball to right.
That one's going to be right to the right fielder. He got nice contact on that one.
Yep.
Kissel able to put his bat on it, but this cold weather is just going to keep that ball down. I mean, in a little bit warmer weather, maybe that one carries a little bit more, but
It goes just to show you that I'm not sure his name, but that number 4 or the catcher for Clyde, he got a hold of that one when he cranked it good.
oh, Hershey? Oh,
Yeah,
man.
Hershey. That's it.
He
21.
definitely got a hold of it.
21.
They turned on it, too. I mean, that's really what it was. They put it right in his wheelhouse. He just turned.
He did, too.
So here we go, top of the third. Bryce Rogo on the mound for Tiffin Columbian. 3-0 your score. As Flyers looking to add to that lead here as they come up to bat. Top of the third. Rogo trying to keep this one a 3-run game. Of course, he said, it's not my fault.
Yep, it's tough, man. You know, as a pitcher, you know, it's tough, you know, giving up hits after you should have been out of the inning, you know, but you got to live to the next batter, and you got to control what you can. He came back that second inning and got a 1-2-3. I'm sure he seems in the zone, so got to keep dealing.
Still working out the kinks of this video stuff. Usually when we used to do the video stream, we streamed it to Boxcast service.
Okay.
So now we've been using this new service, Restream, which basically pushes it to like all these different sources that we can use. So we're streaming on Twitch now and YouTube and Facebook. Yeah. Well, Restream does a pretty good job of like you can change the titles of all of your videos on one spot.
Okay.
Well, usually I was used to changing the title of my video when I posted it, not from Restream. So my mistake. When we posted the video tonight, it had Old Fort versus Calvert as the caption to the video. So I had to go back and change that real quick. My apologies. Oh, that one slapped up the middle. Oh, what a play. What a play by Braden Tucker. Came up and attacked. Didn't wait back on it.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, those routine plays, they give you time to think. Like the first inning, it was a routine play, and he thought about it, I think. Right there, you know, up the middle, he didn't think. He just reacted and made a great play.
Absolutely. One out. Top of the third. Bryce Rogo settled in there in the top of the second. Had a 1-2-3 inning. Working on that once again here. One down. Ooh, wow. That was like a good
Yeah.
pitch. Maybe a little low. 2-0 the count. That one high. 3-0 the count.
Find a nice little median there. And
Caden Olson up to bat now for Clyde. The shortstop, who made a heck of a play to get the double play earlier in this one to get him out of a jam, draws the walk on 4 straight pitches.
First baseman,
those hurt.
28,
Those hurt, but
Dylan
it's
Overmeyer.
not the end of the world. You just got to get back on the bump and find the zone.
Just put it behind you.
Yep.
Rogo fires over to first. Runner back safely. That one's a little high. So 5 straight balls here for Rogo.
Yeah, you need to just focus on the batter here and, just find the zone. 5 straight balls. Got to throw strikes.
Fires it over to first. Runner back safely once again. I think you're right, Carter. Maybe he just needs to focus on the runner here, or focus on the batter here as not the runner. Just start throwing some strikes.
Find the zone. Trust your defense.
The 1-0 is in there for a strike.
There it is.
1-1. Olson takes a short lead at first. Rogo checks the runner, comes set. The 1-1. That one hit up the middle, right to the center fielder, who makes the play and holds the runner at first. 2 down.
Way to make a play. Get under it. 2 hands.
Right fielder, number 24.
Gunther
Mason
Kissel
Gurney.
coming in to make the play. 2 down.
Must be familiar territory for him, He was the free safety, right?
He was.
This just kind of makes sense. Center field, free safety.
Played a little linebacker, too.
Okay. Drop down in the box. Respect it.
Two down, 3-0 your score. Clyde leading Tiffin Columbian. Rogo comes to the plate. That one high. 2-0 the count. Or 1-0 the count.
Yeah, with 2 down here, we want to get this guy out because pretty sure, Hershey's on deck here. You don't want to make a mistake to bring him up again because he made it hurt last time.
Yeah. Mason Gurney, the cleanup hitter. Clean off.
Hey, clean him off.
Combining 2 terms there. That one outside, 3-0 the count.
Right here as pitcher 3-0, you want to throw a strike and then hopefully batter hits a pop out or something, You just got to find a way to get the last out of the inning.
And that one high, 4 straight balls once again. 2 walks in the inning, both of them
Catcher.
on 4 straight pitches.
Blake Hershey.
Well, we'll see what happens here. Oh,
Hershey with a 3-run homer in the first. Strolls to the plate.
2 runners on again.
Looking for his pitch once again. Take a moment to thank our sponsors as they talk it over on the mound. thanks to MST Sauce Company, First National Bank of Sycamore, Ex-Curry Mexican Restaurant, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Phillips Electric, Rogers Flowers, Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Inc., and Bookmeyer Printing.
Man, you said Madison Streets. I got off work, came straight here.
Hey, man.
Zoned out there for a minute.
By the time we get out of here, it should be about 7:38. That's when it clears out, you know.
Hey, say less.
Perfect time to call you in a to-go order if they answer the phone.
Hey, and that's all right.
Hershey fouls this one straight up, and a play made by the catcher to end the inning as Orogo makes the play, and that's the end of the third. Top of the third.
That's a big out.
Bottom of the third coming up.
That's a big out.
That's huge. Have 2 down, and then the guy who did the most damage in the first inning to get him to pop up.
I wonder what Coach Malott went out there and said. You know, he might have put something in his head and said, must said the right thing.
Well, he knows how to push the right buttons, that's for sure.
I hate to say it, but licorice is probably the worst candy there is.
Ooh!
Not when it's free and you're starving.
Yeah, that 4-letter F word, I don't usually say it very often because it's too good to be true.
Turned out to be a pretty beautiful day. Except for the temperature.
Yeah, blood gets flowing on the field. That helps, but yeah, baseball is still kind of a slower paced game. You get a little nipply out there.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Once again, check that Phillips Electric weather report. Radar seems to be clearing out. Yeah, we'll be fine.
Yep.
Still 46 degrees right now.
Yeah, that iPhone app, man, you can't really trust that. I was checking that on the way, and I was just thinking, hey,
Nope.
we ain't having this game.
Nope.
It's been sunny most of the time I've been here.
I don't do any free advertising usually, but that WTOL app is where it's at. I'm telling you.
Okay.
If you're gonna check,
All right.
if you're gonna check weather in this area, that's usually one of the most accurate ones. That and the AccuWeather app.
Okay.
Those are the 2 I use. Did you see the bend on that one?
Yeah,
You see the action on that?
his curveball's been on, man. He's had a few kids froze with it. Especially with it's different too. As a righty, like I said, in high school you're not used to seeing lefties very often.
Diving right in on your hands like that,
Yeah.
too. I mean,
Exactly. So you got to get out in front of it.
the 0-1 is outside, 1-1 the count. 3-0 your score. Clyde leading Tiffin Columbian. Tornadoes up to bat. Braden Tucker, the shortstop. 1-1 count. That one in there for a strike. Ian Howie on the mound for his 3rd inning of work. 3 shutout innings. He's left a couple on base, too. I think he's stranded about 4 on base so far. And that one hit right at the second baseman. I thought that was going to go over his glove,
Yes.
but
You
nice
know,
play.
Second baseman made it seem a little tougher than it was. You might have been able to fit the old Bloomville Yellow Pages under that jump, but he made the play, you know.
Bloomville Yellow Pages, huh? I like that one.
Tucker's committed to Howard.
Oh, Braden Tucker. That's nice.
Oh, nice. He's
Just play baseball? There you go.
Nice.
That's news to me. So Braden Tucker, Heidelberg commit.
nice. Okay.
Going to play baseball for the Student Princes.
Great program. They just is new field this year. Is
Yeah.
it this? Oh,
Yes.
yeah. I think I seen a picture of that. It looked beautiful.
It did.
Down there at Peaceful
So
Valley, man.
beautiful down
Okay.
there. It's such a serene little setting down there.
Oh yeah, until it's middle of summer and you're walking over for 2 days. You know, it's not so peaceful then. You know, but no, I loved it down there. It was good times.
Carson Malott up to bat. Watches the first pitch outside for a ball. 1 down. The 1-0 inside for a ball. Correct me if I'm wrong, Carter, but are those work gloves they're wearing? Those aren't batting gloves. Those are work gloves, aren't they?
Now that you point, I was seeing Gunther, the leadoff. He was up, and I wondered the same thing. They looked
just going to work. That's what it is. They're going to work. Look at that one. Malott slaps that one in between the.
Oh, he rounds it hard.
Third base and the shortstop.
But yeah, I was wondering that. I was like, those don't look like batting gloves. But hey, if they're getting hits, they're out there, they're grinding, they're working.
I like it. That's a very workman mentality right there, I can appreciate it. I kept noticing that. I'm like, those are definitely not batting gloves. Those are work gloves. Those are what I used to use fixing stuff on my grandpa's car and stuff,
Absolutely zero shock coming through that bat.
That one in there for a strike. Jaden Myers up to bat now. Playing first base tonight.
Yeah, I saw that. Versatile.
Swings through that one. 0-2 the count. Myers shakes that one off. Wasn't happy about swinging at that one, I don't think.
Yeah, see, one thing I noticed, 0-2, what's he do? He chokes up, widens his stance.
Yep.
He's trying to put it in play. I like what I see.
And that one slapped in a left field, driven deep, and gone.
What do we?
Jaden Myers.
Hey, he choked up. He, two-strike approach and just a quick short swing and roped it.
He definitely was looking for his pitch to hit. He got one there as Myers puts a ride into that one and brings the Tornadoes to within one. 3-2 your score now.
Is that the life they needed right there? A little jolt?
That definitely got a jolt out of the dugout as they all came out to greet him at home plate.
Yeah, that was a rope. Unlike that first inning homer, that thing was that was gone in a hurry. You were wondering if it had the air underneath of it, but that was a shot.
Mm-hmm. Some carry to it. That one high.
0-2 also, you know what I mean? And like I said, though, before the pitch came, he wasn't trying to do that. He just squared it up and hit it hard.
1-0. Rogo hits that one up the middle. Shortstop fields it cleanly and fires to first for the second out.
Hey, I'm not mad, though. The runs of this game have been 2 dingers. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
6 dig the long ball,
Absolutely.
So. It's great out to see some big sticks and big hits out here.
Taleb Alzaquani up next. Steps out of the box.
Oh, yeah, I'm hearing that dugout over there. They put some life into him.
Oh, that one's in there. 0-1 the count. Yeah, that definitely put some energy into that dugout for sure. They're chirping. Alzaquani swings through that one.
I think the pitcher called a changeup there, I think, and he had him out in front, man. That was a good pitch.
Yeah, he had him guessing. He shook off the catcher on the first pitch. You see that? Yeah.
He knew what he wanted to throw there, and it was a good pitch.
Had him guessing. The 0-2. And he just kind of nubs that one to the second baseman. And that's going to be the third out of the inning. So, Tiffin Columbian draws to within 1. They get 2 runs back on the strength of a Jaden Myers 2-run homer. We head to the 4th inning, score 3-2.
On an 0-2 count, man, he squared that up. Like I said, he wasn't trying to hit a homer there, but he squared it up so well that the ball went. And now that they got some life, Rogo's got to keep throwing strikes. And it's weird. I mean, both people have left people on base, but they're both throwing a great game as far as pounding the zone and changing up their pitches. I like what I see from Clyde's pitcher as far as this change of speeds.
Having an issue with our Twitch stream for whatever reason, but seems to be running just fine on Facebook and YouTube. Thanks to those of you tuning in here on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Center fielder, number 3, Will Lozier.
Will Lozier up to bat now for the Clyde Flyers. That one in there for a strike. 0-1 the count.
Just messed it up there. It's not a bad idea, though. Good idea.
1-1 the count. That one in the dirt. Three and one the count now. And that one upstairs for a ball, 4-1. And Lozier draws the walk.
Third baseman, number 5, McCoy.
Yeah, it almost sounded like I got a piece of his jersey either way, though. He's on first base with, free bases. They add up.
Absolutely. And, I mean, that's where you can do your damage if you're the Flyers.
Batter showing bunt. Gets it down.
Nice field by Rogo. They nearly got the runner at second as well.
Yeah, I mean, all around that was, what you got to do is on Clyde's part. Got the bunt down, got the runner over. Columbian, you got to take what's given to you.
That's right.
They almost made a play on that back door.
Second baseman,
But
Braden Tucker.
that's it's routine now that he bunted him over. Let's see if 13 can, his coach must have had some trust in him to knock this guy in.
Move the runner over to second. Caden Bum up to bat for the Clyde Flyers. Rogo's first pitch up high. One down, 3-2 the score. Flyers leading Tiffin Columbian. Runner on second. Caden Bum at the plate. Rogo checks the runner at second. Comes set. The 1-0 fouled straight back. 1-1 the count. That one outside. 2-1 the count.
Hey, I don't know if Rogo's getting tired, but these last 2 innings kind of trying to fall behind a little bit. First couple innings, he was pounding the zone.
He's laboring a little bit now. That one straight to the second baseman. Alzaquani with the nice play. Clean field, throws it over. Gets the runner out at first. The Flyers move the runner to third now. But Tornadoes now with 2 down.
If you're in the infield, you gotta knock it down.
That went outside a little bit. 1-0 the count. 2 down.
Big at bat for the Flyers right here. Could
For sure.
get him some
And that one, weak hit, third base side, and they're able to beat it out, which scores the run from third.
It's hard to tell. I think that's probably a base hit, man. I don't know.
It should be.
Yeah, I think that's a tough play for the third baseman. And
that's a tough play for anybody to make, man.
Yep.
That was in no man's land. It really was. I mean, that's that. It was such a weak hit that, you know, it was so slowly moving.
It's like that perfect swinging bunt right there, you know, almost.
Right? Rogo's trying to get it back. He's like, Throws back over to first. Snap throw. Rogo's throw in the dirt. Rogo, strike thrown, throw down to second. Runner's in safely.
That was a nice pop by the catcher. Good. Just got to have a little better throw. Runner seemed to be just better. Good stolen base.
He had a nice lead, too. Good jump on the pitch. I mean, as soon as Rogo started to come towards the plate, he doesn't have a long delivery either. It's a quick motion.
Right.
That's a good jump. That one's in there for a strike. 1 and 2 the count.
I think his brother thought it was strike 3.
Braden thought that was
a great
strike 3.
pitch, bud. That was a great pitch, but it's only strike 2. That's all right. We've all been there.
Oh, for sure. As a catcher, I've definitely been there before. The 1-2 hit straight up the elevator shaft. Right up the elevator shaft. I mean, that was right straight up. Rogo fields it for the third out of the inning, but the Flyers add another run.
Yeah, they
give a little cushion to their lead, 4-2 now.
That bunt, I mean, it ended up paying off.
It really did.
Yeah, so small ball, it could win games. I know not everyone likes to see it, but it's a big part of the game. It makes a good team great, really.
Yeah. Going into the bottom of the fourth here, as the Tornadoes come up to bat. Ian Howie working on his fourth inning of work. They were able to touch him up last inning. Got a 2-run homer from Jaden Myers.
Yep, that was got to keep it going, though. Got to string together some hits and get a little rally going. Like I was saying before the game, you let the Clyde Flyers hang around in anything, they're gonna make it something.
Absolutely.
You got to put them out. But here we are, almost just about halfway through the game almost, and Clyde Flyers are up 4-2.
I think what you said, though, it's a great point. They got to find a way to string together some hits. I mean, the long ball's nice. We all love the long ball.
Right.
But it'd be nice to scratch across a couple here. Just play some small ball.
Right.
Move guys over.
Yep.
Do what you got to do.
Yes, I agree.
Braden Rogo up to bat for Tiffin Columbian. That one fouled off his foot.
It happens.
Yeah. 0-1 the count. That one in the dirt and outside. 1-1. Of course, we'll be back here this Monday as we're here for Columbian versus Perkins. It's a 4:45 first pitch start.
That almost got him there.
I think it.
I was almost thinking that, but I mean, if I'm a hitter, it hits me. I'm taking my base, so I mean, it must.
Unless you're Albert Bell. You're like,
Exactly.
No. You're not getting away with that. You could throw me a pitch. Rogo slaps that one to the shortstop, and he's able to make the throw over for the out.
First baseman did a good job of keeping his foot on. He almost pulled it off there, but he kept it on.
Was that a panther or a child?
Yeah, I don't know.
I want to give a shout out and a big thank you to Dan Hartzell for his hospitality, putting us up here in the press box.
The GOAT. Although I was expecting some AJs.
Ooh. This is not football.
I got used to the chain gang up in the press box up there, you know. So.
Let me make a call.
Yeah.
Not bad. Next time.
Hey, tell you what,
all right.
I'll call you in some MST wings after the game.
Even
How about
better.
that? How about
Even
that?
better.
Swing and a miss
Honestly,
there.
though, what is AJ's? Is it not? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Technically, they changed their name, didn't
It's
they?
heavenly.
Yeah.
It's just heavenly pizza
Yeah,
now.
oh yeah.
But they still answer the phone, AJ's.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, that one high and outside. 2-2 the count. Throws it right by him.
He was chasing. He's just chasing.
Keckler.
It almost seemed like he was already jogging towards the dugout mid-swing.
I'm not going to. Yeah, that's a good observation there, Carter. Braylon Auble up to bat for Tiffin Columbian here. Two down. As Howie's starting to settle in here. Had that 2-run dinger in the last inning, but looked a little sharp here in this inning.
He's had some good pitches he's on. You know, he missed one pitch, you know. All-state hitter will do that. You throw him a bad pitch, and he'll capitalize.
2-0 the count. Auble looking for his pitch here. Swings through it. That one outside. 2-1 the count. The 2-1. Up high, 3-1 the count. Time called. Catcher goes out to the mound, talk to the pitcher. And I'm looking in the on-deck circle, and I see Gunther Kissel down there. And is that the Miles Straw look? Is that what they're trying to do there with the rolled-up pants past the knees,
I like
the long
it.
socks?
Is Miles Straw number 15 also? Or? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I'm not quite sure. I'm not too hip to although the Guardians did, you know, spend some money and extend Jose.
Nice at-bat by Braylon Auble to draw the walk.
But, yeah, I mean, I'm not for it because that seems like it's going to hurt if he had to slide.
That's
but,
what I was thinking, man.
But, you
My
know.
uniform was always dirty, though. Like,
Yeah,
always. It was filthy. My mom hated washing my uniform.
Whatever makes him look good, feel good, I guess, man.
That's right. Kissel swings through that one. 2 down. 4-2 your score. Clyde leading Tiffin Columbian. That one was in there for a strike. 0-2. Ian Howie comes set, checks the runner at first. Here's the 0-2. That one in there. Inside, I should say. 1-2 the count. In the dirt, runner's going to get second base, standing up.
It's a good pitch to go on.
Absolutely.
Lead
Howie's
off
been
hitter.
trying to keep him low here in this inning. I've noticed a lot of his pitches are low. He's trying to keep
Sure.
everything low ever since he gave up that 2-run dinger.
Big position for Gunther here to maybe knock the deficit down a run here.
2-2 count, 2 down. Runner at second. Kissel hits that one right to the third baseman. The throw over.
Wow.
And, they threw him out.
The first baseman made a great pick. He stuck with it.
That was a great play down at third base.
And if I look down, Greg did a great job of getting capture of that too. So hopefully the fans got a nice glimpse of that pick because it was a great play at first to stick with it.
Once again, Greg Kinn manning the cameras here for us today. Thanks to him. Especially, you got to give Greg a lot of credit, not just for the camera work, but all the graphics that you're seeing, everything that you see, all those overlays. Greg does a great job of putting all that stuff together before the games. Comes over the night before, we set everything up. I say we, but it's really just him setting everything up on my computer.
Also, it's probably a lot colder sitting down there than being up here.
Oh, for sure. I can only imagine. We're wearing shorts up here.
Right, exactly.
We wouldn't be able to get away with that down there.
No. Great job, Greg. Keep up the good work.
For sure. I told him a couple nights ago, I said, man, we wouldn't be where we are without you, for sure. There's no doubt about that. He does a lot of behind-the-scenes work that I feel like doesn't get the credit that it deserves sometimes, but,
For sure, brother.
that's part of the family. Getting ready to start the top of the fifth here. Tornadoes just a little bit of time here to make something happen. And here's the rain coming in now. Yuck.
And unfortunately now it's probably for Columbian, which I don't know. I don't think it's going to keep raining, hopefully, but game's probably been played enough to where not sure the official ruling on what inning and what not. They just call it. If it was to get to that point, I have no idea.
I think 5 innings played is a complete game, so
Okay.
they wouldn't have to postpone it or replay if they called it, but definitely don't want to see that happen.
Yeah, sometimes it starts raining during the game. It's not fun, but the other team's playing in it too, so.
I think when I was looking at the radar just a minute ago, a swing and a miss by Olson. Rogo threw it right by him on that one. I was looking at the weather report brought to you by Phillips Electric just a little bit ago. Rogo fires to the plate. That one fouled back. If you see the radar, got a little patch here, but
Oh, yeah.
we'll be fine.
Golden. We're
We'll be fine.
24K golden.
Nothing red, so. Olson fouls that one off to the right into the Flyer dugout.
I got to say, man, the additions they've made to Tornado Field is really nice. I like the net. I like the concrete they laid down, the additions to the dugouts. Looks good, man. Looks good.
Of course, they always do a great job with field maintenance down here.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of the nicest looking fields in this area. Olson. That one hit to left field. And it gets over the left fielder's head. Just didn't make a good read on it.
Yeah.
As he fires that one into the infield now. A leadoff double
His
by
first
Olson.
step was in, you know.
Yeah. Well, and then he didn't track it very well. I don't think he saw the ball very well off the bat. Like you said, that first step was in, but even after that, he was froze for a second. He stood there kind of frozen up.
I think it was right at him, so it was hard to read that angle.
Man.
Rogo. That one fouled off. Overmeyer up to bat for Clyde. Rogo comes set. The 0-1 is hit into left field. This time, tracked down by the left fielder, Preston Keckler, and he fires it into the infield for 1 out.
Tracked that one down and made a good play on it.
It was hit right to him. He didn't really have to make much of an effort, but
Wasn't
he
hit
still
quite
made the
as
play.
hard. Yeah, it wasn't hit quite as hard, but he got himself back there. But nobody down, top of the order, runner on second, getting that first out's important.
Oh, absolutely. He throws it right by him for a first pitch strike. Gurney, the batter for Clyde. Olsen takes the lead at second. Gurney hits this one into right field. Right fielder comes on to make the play.
What an arm. Carson
He fired that one
Yeah, he
in.
did. Hit his cut just like he's supposed to, routine.
Two down.
Catcher number 21, Blake Hershey.
You know, Carter, we got to talk about this MST player of the game. I think after this move right here, I might have to give it to AD Dan Hartzell for pulling over this little radiator right next to me right here. Little heat. I'm telling you, man. That was
What's it?
that was a heck of a move. I was like, wow, okay, it really heated up in here. Yeah, we'll take it.
Where's it been?
That one in the dirt, but a nice scoop there by Braden Rogo. Able to keep that one in front of him. 1-1 the count. Two down. 4-2 your score. Clyde leading Tiffin Columbian. Rogo on the mound. The 1-1. Slapped right back up the middle, past the pitcher, and into center field. And the runner's going to come home, and he's going to make it in safely. And they add another run to their lead. Back up by 3, 5-2 your score. The Flyers.
Yeah, that's Hershey coming through again in a big moment with an RBI single. That's 4 RBIs for this guy today.
Yes. 4 ribbies for Hershey on the day.
Number 3, Will Lozier.
Speaking of MST player of the game, he's on track right now. He's on pace, so.
He's definitely trying to earn that Sauce Company player of the game, I'm telling you.
Yes, he is.
Well, these Clyde boys don't get to come to Tiffin very often, so when they do, I mean,
Right.
what's the one stop?
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
if you're from out of town, you come into town, where's the one place you want to go?
MST.
That's right.
Big facts.
Rogo, the 1-0, up high.
And honestly, it's like their sauce and wings are so good that people forget how good their burgers and everything. You know what I mean?
I'm
Like,
telling you,
here's-
man, the burgers are like an unsung hero on that menu.
I don't know if it's like a placebo effect, but that press of the MST on it, I don't know if
Yeah.
it makes the bun better. or if
Branding.
Yes,
Branding.
exactly.
All the way around.
Yep.
That last pitch in there for a strike. 2-1 the count. Lozier in the batter's box. And he slaps that one into right field for a base hit. Malott cuts it off. Able to hold the runner at second.
Yeah, I mean, they're
Third
they've
baseman,
been
number 5,
swinging
McCoy
away, getting hits.
Dickman.
They're squaring up pretty well on him.
There it is. Yep, I figured it was coming soon. But, I mean, he had a good outing that first inning. The mistakes, the 3-run homers really what, has made the difference.
Well, there you have it, folks. Now, there's the call to the bullpen brought to you by Rogers Flowers. All right, now Coach Malott just taking a visit out to the mound. But we'll see what he has to say. But, I mean, when you
Honestly,
talk about
yeah.
this, I mean, what can be said? What are you saying to your guy right now? You got a runner on first and second?
I'm basically telling him, you got to pound the zone, stay stay poised. I think he's probably buying some time to get someone going. I honestly thought that was going to be the move, but we'll see. He's probably, he's Coach Mott, knowing him, he's just telling him to stay in the zone, stay locked in, and, next pitch.
There you have it. That was the Rogers Flowers call to the bullpen. Of course, they don't always make a pitching change when they call the bullpen. They just
yeah, for sure.
got to make a call. Come out and talk to your pitcher, settle him down. Hey, we just got to get out of this inning. Just minimize the damage here.
Exactly. 2 down, let's get out of it.
5-2 your score. Clyde up to bat, 2 down. That one gets away from Rogo. Both runners will advance. So now runners at second and third with 2 down.
Another huge situation. If Columbian wants to stay in this game and hope to rally, they got to get out of here. They got to get out of this situation and make something happen.
Rogo in a bit of a jam here. 1-0 the count. Runner at second and third. Brings it to the plate. 2-0 now. Good eye from Dickman. Two on the count. Rogo. That one fouled off to the right by Dickman. 2-2 the count. 2 down. Runners are going on this pitch. And that one fouled to the first baseman. Myers makes the play. And that's the end of the top of the 5th.
They got one that inning, but could have been worse. So that's what you got. That's why you got to take it. And hopefully get something back here.
Absolutely. Well, let's take a moment and thank our sponsors for bringing you tonight's broadcast here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Thanks to MST Sauce Company, First National Bank of Sycamore, X-Corre Mexican Restaurant, Phillips Electric, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Inc., Bookmeyer Printing, and our newest legacy sponsor, Rogers Flowers. I want to thank all of our sponsors here on Heart of Ohio Sports for helping us bring high school baseball to all of you. I mean, there's people out there watching high school baseball in their living rooms. And, I mean, before this season, that wasn't possible.
I couldn't imagine, being one of these players in high school. Not only it's like who's going to show up, no, who's all going to stream, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not just who's going to be there, who's going to, watch it and actually on TV and, get some recognition. It's a great thing that's come about because, like you said, high school baseball, it's unless you're going to the game for the most part, you ain't going to know about it until you read it the next day in the newspaper.
Absolutely. And that's what we're trying to make sure that these kids get the exposure that we feel like they deserve.
100%.
And that's why we thank all of our sponsors for helping us provide this coverage because, I mean, we've got to pay the bills, so we couldn't do this without these sponsors.
Yep.
Once again, legacy sponsorships. We put out a discount package available for our existing sponsors, and we asked them if they wanted to come on board with us for multiple sports, not just baseball, but also stay on board with us for football and for basketball. And we're really excited to work with these guys. I mean,
because this area, man, a lot of talent. The Seneca County, Northwest Ohio, a lot of talent they're coming through here, and
we got some exciting things coming down the pipeline here at Heart of Ohio Sports. Columbian up to bat. Got Braden Tucker leading off, the Heidelberg commit. 1-0 the count. Howie fires that one in there for a strike.
he didn't.
High and outside. Check down to first base to see if the batter swung, but no, he did not.
He thought about it.
Now, one thing about those work gloves, they kind of hide the wrists a little bit for those check swings, like you think about that a little bit, didn't you? A little bit a little bit of gamesmanship there,
Yeah, I never thought of it. I don't know if it's a new thing, coaches' clinics, they're preaching work gloves or what, but never crossed my mind.
Howie comes set for the 2-2, and that one is hit just foul down the left side. It's a pretty thick line down there.
The work gloves are cheap, $5, and they are pure leather with padding on the inside. So
Right.
they are cheaper than the $35 batting gloves.
That-
That's what our kids like.
That's workman mentality
Yeah.
right there.
And they rip. The other ones rip easy too.
Yeah.
They're thin,
And Tucker swings through the pitch.
Yeah, he seemed like he was trying to put that one on the tennis courts. 2 strikes, you gotta make something happen. If times happen, you hit home or 2 strikes, but usually it's not because you're trying to. It's because like Myers did earlier, he squared it up and drove it. But 2 strikes, you gotta shorten it up and try to get the ball in play.
That one smacked down the left side, right to the left fielder, Carson Malott. Gave that one a ride, but just short of the warning track for the second out. Caden Myers steps into the batter's box. He's got a 2-run homer back in the 3rd inning, and he ropes that one into right field, in between the right fielder and center fielder. He's going to stroll into second base, slides in safely with a double.
He's a triple away from a cycle.
Yes, he is.
They tally some run together. He's won that MST hometown. I can see why he's all state. He took that pitch where it was and drove it to right center. That's what you love to see. Outside, he stepped that way, take it that way. It's all you can ask.
Let's take what the pitcher gives you.
Exactly. Big situation here. Got to keep it going. Like we were saying earlier, we got to string some hits along.
Bryce Rogo in the batter's box. Swings, and that's going to stay fair down the right side. Right fielder misplays it. And they fire it down to first, but Rogo able to stay in there safely and knocks in Myers for the RBI.
Yep, roped an RBI single right down the right field line.
I didn't know if that was going to stay fair or not.
No,
the way it hung up there, but it stayed just fair.
Great hit. Knocked in the RBI 5-3, so got to keep it going. Got to keep it going.
Coach Malott coming over, making some substitutions here. We'll see who we got coming in here. David Auble coming in here as a substitution, as he comes in for Talib Al-Zaquani. Bringing in the muscle here. Auble. With 2 down, takes first pitch in the dirt. 1-0 the count. 5-3 your score. Clyde leading Tiffin Columbian. Howie throws that one in there for a strike. 0-2. He swings through the pitch. was 0-1 count, so now it's 0-2.
0-2 with runner in scoring position. Been preaching it this whole game. He's just got to widen up and somehow get the ball to the right. Oh, 2 outs. So, but hopefully, get a base hit, score a run, and narrow that deficit. It's a big situation. Pinch hitter come through here, it'd be huge.
2 down. Howie comes set. The 1-2. Auble fouls that one up. Off to the right side. Catcher makes the play as he falls to the ground.
Them plays are for a catcher. Those are tough, too, man. Like that backspin on it.
Blake Hershey
Yeah.
doing his part.
Man, offensively, defensively coming through. Holding that lead to 2 runs for the Clyde Flyers.
That's the end of the 5th. Your score, Clyde 5, Tiffin Columbian 3. As we head to the top of the 6th here at Tiffin Columbian Field. Beautiful scene for baseball here. Won't be too much longer. We'll get some weather to match this beautiful atmosphere.
Right.
Ooh, that was close. That was really close.
Rogo coming back out for the 6th. I mean, he's not been throwing a terrible game, but makes you wonder.
Do you think he's got a short leash here, or do you think they're going to let him finish this one out? Knowing what you know about Coach Malott, you think they're going to let him finish this one?
I don't know if there's new pitch count regulations or what the innings go or whatnot. Conference play. I'm wondering how deep the rotation is. Essentially, they're down 2 runs. I mean, he's not throwing a